This weekend is again a good one for fight fans as big promotions like UFC, PFL, 1FC and BKFC all have stacked cards. But in this video, I'm gonna tell you about my top 5 fights and I would highly recommend you not to miss any of them. So without wasting any time, let's start the video. Number 1. Emmett vs Topuria. If you are a fight fan, then there is no way you are not watching this fight. Coming off a loss in his first title shot, Josh Emmett will now try to defend his number 5 spot against undefeated surging contender and number 9 ranked Ilia Topuria. If the 38-year-old Emmett wants to make another title run, he must defeat Topuria. Emmett is known for his power striking, while Topuria is a versatile fighter who can excel both on the feet and on the ground. Emmett's knockout power and experience is his key advantages, but Topuria's youth, athleticism and versatility will make him a formidable opponent. According to the odds makers, Topuria has more than 76% of chance to win this fight, but as both fighters possess finishing abilities, fans can expect an action-packed fight with potential explosive moments. Number 2. Bular vs Malikin. Arjan Bular is a former UFC fighter who holds a UFC record of 3 wins and only 1 loss, but still UFC decided to cut him just because of his boring style. He is a decorated wrestler with an impressive grappling pedigree. Bular represented Canada in wrestling at the 2012 Olympic Games and has a strong foundation in takedowns and ground control. He made the move to the One Championship in 2019 after getting released by the UFC and became their heavyweight champion in April 2021. Because of some issues, he couldn't come back to defend his title soon. So in his absence, an interim title was made which was won by Anatoly Malikin in February 2022. Anatoly is an undefeated Russian heavyweight fighter known for his size and power. He stands at 6 feet 5 inches and possesses knockout power in his strikes. In his last fight, he moved down a weight class and challenged one of the biggest stars of the promotion, the undefeated champ Rainier de Ridder. He knocked him out in the second round, took his O as well as the undisputed light heavyweight belt. This weekend, he tries to become the undisputed double champ. In terms of styles, Bular's wrestling is his primary focus and he looks to use his takedowns to control his opponents on the ground, where he can utilize his grappling skills and seek a submission or ground and pound victory. Number 3. Allen vs Silva. UFC Jacksonville's main card will open with a middleweight banger where number 13 ranked middleweight prospect Brandon Allen will fight Bruno Silva. To be honest, I don't know why Allen had to accept an unranked opponent after beating a high-ranked potential contender in Andre Muniz. He is already on a 4-fight win streak where last 2 wins earned him Performance of the Night bonus. So now he definitely deserves a top 10 opponent, but instead he is given Silva. Silva is also a tough fighter though. His last win also earned him Performance of the Night bonus where he knocked out Brad Tavares. But more eyes are on Brandon Allen, who is a -165 favorite. But it is a big opportunity for Silva to crack the rankings and get some hype. Number 4. Magny vs Raw. Neil Magny is a welterweight gatekeeper who has tested many contenders. This time again he is doing the same because he is coming off a loss to Gilbert Burns, so now he will has to defend his number 11 ranked spot against Phil Raw. Raw has a record of 10 wins and 3 losses where all of his wins came via finish. He is now riding a 3-fight knockout streak, and if this streak continues this weekend, already tough welterweight division will have a new problem. Number 5. Burgos vs Nishikawa. Dana White usually doesn't acknowledge his mistakes, but when Shane Burgos decided to leave the UFC and join PFL, he admitted that they shouldn't have let him go. He was one of the biggest featherweight prospects and one of the most exciting fighters. He made his anticipated PFL debut against their lightweight champ Olivier Aubin Mercier and lost the fight by a unanimous decision. Now this weekend, he is coming back against 21-4 Japanese prospect Nishikawa, who also lost his PFL debut at the same night, which broke his 14-fight win streak. This win is necessary for both of them to stay in PFL lightweight tournament and to get a chance to earn $1 million. These were my top 5 fights to watch this weekend, but there are still a few more fights that I want to mention in this video. First of all, flyweight prospect Tatsuro Taira will return to start the prelims 4th time in a row. UFC is playing with him very badly. He is undefeated, 3-0 in the UFC and coming off of 2 straight performance-earning wins, but still is buried in the prelims.
This is number one bullshit.
Second is the headlining bout of PFL 6 between lightweight champ Aubin Mercier, who is riding a 7-fight win streak and coming off a big win over Burgos, versus 12-1 prospect Anthony Romero, who is coming off an impressive PFL debut. Third is the women flyweight co-main event of UFC Jacksonville, where number 11 ranked Macy Barber, who is on a 4-fight boring decision win streak, will try to take Amanda Ribas' number 9 spot, who is also coming off a decision win and is 2-2 in last 4. And last but not the least, undefeated 8-0 BKFC champ Louis Palomino will try to piece up another undefeated 7-0 BKFC contender. If you don't know about Palomino, he holds a victory over Jorge Masvidal and lost to Justin Gaethje twice in a row in his MMA career before transitioning to BKFC. I hope you enjoyed this video and now you know what watchable fights are happening this weekend. Tell me which is the fight that you didn't know about before watching this video. Now we will meet again in some other videos, so till then, do whatever you want.